This is my $5 breakfast challenge from the Dollar Tree. And I have some croutons, milk, a dozen eggs, some cheese, and some Jimmy Dean sausage. I am going to turn this into a large 9 by 13 pan of breakfast casserole that anybody would love and be happy to eat for $5. So I'm going to start by putting the croutons in this 8 by 8 pan. I chopped up the sausages and I'm going to sprinkle them on the top of the croutons. It's looking good. I'm going to sprinkle the cheese I grated over the top. This is going to be so good. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? So I took 6 eggs and about a cup of milk, and I mixed it up, and I'm going to pour this over the top. Actually, I'm going to just pour it right down the middle. And now I'm going to put some tin foil over the top of this, and it is going to set overnight, and I will bake it in the morning for a yummy, delicious breakfast. So I put the casserole in the fridge overnight, and now I am going to bake it at 350 degrees. Sorry, my dishwasher is running, but here is my casserole. It is all done. I'm going to let it sit. So I baked my casserole for 35 minutes at 350 degrees. I'm going to let it set up for maybe 5 minutes, let it cool down a little, and then I'm going to cut it and serve it. I'd like to point out I also have 6 eggs left and most of that container of milk. Here is my breakfast bake with the croutons, sausage, cheese, and then just the milk and eggs poured over the top. It sat in the fridge overnight, and then I baked it on 350 for 35 minutes. And now I am going to enjoy a nice warm breakfast that I paid $5 for. Good morning. It is still dark out, but I am awake, and I thought I'd make another $5 breakfast for my family. This one is from Aldi, and we call this breakfast pizza. There's a lot of variations. I'm going to make a very basic one today. All these ingredients cost $4.28. The sausages were $1.05. The crescent rolls were 85 cents. The eggs were 73 cents. And the cheese was $1.65. This is one of our family favorites. I took the one package of crescent rolls and I laid it on the pan, and I went around and made kind of a lip around the outside because it's not big enough for this pan. If you had the right size pan, then you wouldn't have to do that, but I don't. So I just made a little lip, and now I'm going to sprinkle the sausages I cut up. I just cut them into pieces, and I'm just going to sprinkle them on top of here. Spread them out, and you cut them out like that. It's amazing how many that one package makes. And that's a lot of sausage. But if you just ate them like sausages, it wouldn't seem like that much. Have my jammies on still. Okay, there's the sausage. Now I'm going to shred my cheese and mix my eggs up. Now I'm going to put the cheese on. Just sprinkle it on. I do it this way because if I put the sausage and cheese on first, then when I pour the egg on, it doesn't have a tendency to run off the crust. As you can see, I didn't use all the cheese. There's still some left there. Get this all spread out even. Now I have 6 eggs that I beat, and I just added a little pepper to it. And I'm going to carefully try and do this with one hand and just pour it over the top and hope it doesn't run out. So far, so good. Kind of spread it with a fork, get it all even. There. Oh, I got a leak down here, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to bake this in the oven, 350 degrees, and I'll show you it when it comes out. It is out of the oven. It cooked at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. Doesn't that look delicious? Nice warm breakfast. I am going to cut this up and I'll show you what it looks like. There is the breakfast pizza, and there is enough to feed, I believe, my family for 2 mornings. Depends on how hungry they are, but I'm pretty sure 2 mornings. Anyway, that is one of my $5 breakfasts, although this one only costs $4.28. I also wanted to point out I had 6 eggs from the first challenge and more than half of that carton of milk. And this challenge I also had 6 eggs left, and I had about half a block of cheese. So I could easily make another breakfast of cheesy scrambled eggs that could feed us a whole nother day. Anyway, that is my fun $5 breakfast challenge from the Dollar Tree and Aldi. Remember, if you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time. It's Renee at Saving a Dime at a Time. Bye.